be all right, Curtis?
Oh, he'll be fine.
I hope he has a great time this week at our pond.
Frogs really like being near the water. And there's a lot more room out there, too.
You're right, Danny. He is getting too big for this aquarium. I can remember when he was just a tadpole.
What's a tadpole?
A baby frog. Look, I'll show you. It starts out as a little clear egg in the water. Then the tadpole hatches from the egg and looks sort of like a fish. It has a tail and swims underwater.
Oh, so that's a baby frog.
Yeah, when a tadpole begins to grow legs, its tail gets shorter and shorter.
Wow. Then what happens?
Well, pretty soon the tadpole's tail is gone and it becomes a frog with big back legs, just right for hopping out of the water and all around the pond.
That is so cool.
Whoa, ribbit.
Barney!
Oh, hi, everybody. How are you? What's this?
It's Kristen's frog. She's had him since he was just a tadpole.
Oh, that's nice.
I found him in a pond over in the meadow.
Oh, frogs are so cute.
Over in the meadow, in the sand, in the sun, lived an old mother frog and her little froggy one.
Croak, said the mother, I croak, said the one. So they croaked and they croaked in the sand, in the sun.
Game of leapfrog. One, two, three. Oh, very good, Keisha.
Over in the meadow, in the stream so blue, lived an old mother fish and her little fishes too.
Swim, said the mother, we swim, said the two. So they swam and they swam in the stream so blue.
Oh, look at all the fish faces. There's something fishy going on around here.
Over in the meadow, on the branch of a tree, lived an old mother bird and her little birdies three.
Sing, said the mother, we sing, said the three. So they sang and they sang on the branch of the tree.
We've been learning about ponds in school.
A pond is like a lake, only smaller.
Our science teacher made one outside on the playground.
A pond? Here? Oh, that's great.
It's only here for a little while, so we can study it.
Oh, I see.
And Kristen's frog is going to stay there until we move him to a bigger pond.
He's really going to like it.
Frogs like to live near ponds.
And ducks.
And squirrels, raccoons, and beavers. Lots of animals like to live near ponds.
Some animals even live in ponds, like fish.
That's right, Keisha. And can you guess what animals like to swim in a pond and make a honking sound like a car?
Oh, I know. Geese. I've seen them on the pond at the park.
Oh, very good, Danny.
There were some geese on my grandfather's pond, too.
Oh, I like geese. They walk sort of like this.
A gaggle of giggling, wiggling geese came galloping through the grass on their way to the farmer's house to teach a ballet class. And there before their very eyes stood every animal. Cows, pigs, sheep, chicks, and even Mr. Bull to do the
Gaggling, giggling, wiggle. Come on, here's your chance. Everyone can do the gaggle, giggle, wiggle dance.
So start by putting hands together. Take them way up to the sky. Stand up on your tippy toes. Here we go. Don't be shy.
Wiggle to the left, wiggle to the right. Wiggle back and forth with all your might.
See, you can do what I knew you could. Now wiggle, waggle, really, really good. Let's do the
Gaggling, giggling, wiggle. Come on, here's your chance. Everyone can do the gaggle, giggle, wiggle dance.
Let's giggle,
Gaggle,
wiggle,
waggle,
giggle, giggle, gaggle, gaggle, wiggle, wiggle, waggle, waggle, giggle, gaggle, wiggle, waggle. Oh, one more time. The
gaggling, giggling, wiggle. Come on, here's your chance. Everyone can do the gaggle, giggle, wiggle dance.
That's right.
The gaggle, giggle, wiggle dance.
Wiggle, wiggle, dance, yeah.
he's gonna like it. All the water there. All these plants. People little fish to get along with. It's really unlike it.
What a great pond. There's plenty of water, some green leafy plants, and some pretty fish.
I think it's a terrific place for my frog to stay for a while. Don't you, Barney?
I think he'll be very happy here.
Oh, Barney. It's really unlike it. All the water and everything.
Cool pond.
Oh, it is a lovely pond.
Are there any fish in it?
Why, yes, Scooter. I believe there are some fish in that pond.
I could go fishing. I need this whistle, though.
Now, why on earth would you need that whistle, Scooter?
Well, that's how you go fishing, isn't it? You blow a whistle, and the fish come running. I mean, swimming.
I think you're thinking of dogs, Scooter.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Here.
Barney, what other animals like to live around ponds?
Well, why don't we find out with... Whoa!
The Adventure Screen!
Ponds are homes for all kinds of animals, like fish and ducks. Many animals like deer and squirrels come to a pond to drink the water. Sometimes you might even see a moose or two. Plants around the pond are food for some animals. And some animals, like beavers, make their homes in a pond.
How do they do that?
Beavers build a home out of sticks and mud. Then they can swim in and out of their house on the pond.
What else lives in a pond?
Well, plants like lily pads make great shade for fish and frogs. Sometimes you might even see turtles sunning themselves on a log in the water.
I love turtles.
If you take a closer look, you might see animals like a dragonfly or a grasshopper. A pond is a great home to many kinds of plants and animals. Oh, you're welcome.
Do you think anything will come to live at our pond? Well, my frog is already here, and we do have some fish. I hope some insects come too.
Oh, I hope so. Especially butterflies. Oh, I just love butterflies.
Hey, I think I see a butterfly right now.
Oh.
Look, right there.
There are 5 of them.
5 little butterflies resting at the door. 1 flew away and then there were 4. Butterfly, butterfly, happy all day. Butterfly, butterfly, fly, fly away.
And now there are 4.
4 little butterflies sitting in a tree. 1 flew away and then there were 3. Butterfly, butterfly, happy all day. Butterfly, butterfly, fly, fly away.
Now there are 3.
3 little butterflies looking at you. 1 flew away and then there were 2. Butterfly, butterfly, happy all day. Butterfly, butterfly, fly, fly away.
Oh my goodness, now there are only 2.
2 little butterflies sitting in the sun. 1 flew away and then there was 1. Butterfly, butterfly, happy all day. Butterfly, butterfly, fly, fly away.
1 little butterfly.
1 little butterfly left all alone. 1 flew away and then there were none.
Butterfly, butterfly, happy all day. Butterfly, butterfly, fly, fly away.
Okay, so if I can't catch a fish by whistling, I have to get some bait.
Oh, now that sounds more like it, my dear Scooter.
Now, where did I put those acorns?
Scooter, I don't think fish like acorns.
Ah, nuts!
Well, back to the old drawing board.
Those plants are so beautiful.
Hey, what's that buzzing sound? Sounds like a bee.
Oh, there it is. It sure looked busy.
There goes that bee again. No, I don't
don't think it was a bee this time. Sounds more like a mosquito.
Oh, ponds are full of interesting sounds. Just listen.
Oh, okay. I think that was a fish. And there goes that bee again. I know what makes that sound. It's a cricket.
Oh, yeah. And that sounds like my frog.
I think he's saying he likes it here in frog talk.
Oh, isn't it wonderful how animals talk in different ways?
Yeah. Can you guess what animal makes this noise?
Quack, 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 quack. That's easy. A duck. Listen to this one. Meow, meow.
Cat. Animals talk in many different ways. Just listen. Every animal talks in its own special way. Now let's listen to what some animals have to say.
Bow wow, bow wow. A dog just wants to say, bow wow, bow wow. How are you today?
Every animal talks in its own special way. Now let's listen to what some animals have to say.
Buzz, 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 buzz. The bee will let you know. Buzz, 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 buzz. It wants to say hello. So many kinds of animals that we can listen to. A tiger from the jungle or a cat that lives with you.
Hello, Peter. Every animal talks in its own special way. Now let's listen to what some animals have to say.
Cheep, 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 cheep. A bird will say that when cheep, 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 cheep. It wants to be your friend. The world is full of animals, from big to very small. Each one is different. Wish we could meet them all. Every animal talks in its own special way. They are so much fun, 'cause they have a lot to say.
They do.
Yes, they have a lot to say.
Different animals, they talk so different.
Kristen, I know what your frog is saying now.
What?
Get this old bottle out of here.
How did
Where did that come from?
And look, here's a candy wrapper.
A candy wrapper too.
No, ponds need to be kept clean so all the animals that live there have clean water to drink.
Yeah, no trash allowed.
We can help keep our pond clean by picking up any trash we see. And by putting trash in the garbage can where it belongs.
That's a great idea, Danny. Keeping our earth clean is good for animals and people too. Will you help protect our earth and keep it clean?
Yes, we will.
Will you help protect our earth and keep it green?
Yes, we will.
Then the
Time has come to start. Let's begin to do our part. And we'll all protect the earth and keep it green. Yes, we will.
There are lots of different things that we can do.
Yes, there are.
There are lots of different things that we can do.
Yes, there are. If we really truly care, then we all will do our share. There are lots of different things that we can do. Yes, there are.
Then the time has come to start. Let's begin to do our part. And we'll all protect the earth and keep it green. Yes, we will.
We need to go check
Oh, there. That looks much better.
Yes, it looks great. Now everything's clean.
Oh, all of you did a super deep duper job.
Thanks.
Bonjour!
Stella! Bonjour, Stella.
Bonjour, Barney.
What does bonjour mean?
It means hello in French. and I've just come from France, where I was painting a picture right outside a little sidewalk cafe.
Whoa, that sounds like fun.
Oh, what a wonderful pond!
We're studying ponds in school this week.
And my frog is going to stay here for a while.
And what is your frog's name, Kristen?
Prince.
Prince? That reminds me of a story called The Frog Prince. Would you like to hear it?
We always love to hear the great stories you bring us, Stella.
Well, I'm going to need some help to tell this story.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I'll help.
Keisha, would you be my helper?
Sure.
And Curtis, how would you like to play the frog?
Okay.
And Kristen, you can be the princess.
Thanks.
And Danny, you can be the king.
Wow, a crown. This is great.
You make a beautiful princess, Kristen.
Thanks, Barney.
Once upon a time, there was a frog who lived in a pond very much like yours.
Ribbit, 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 ribbit.
But it wasn't a real frog. Oh, no. It was really a prince who looked like a frog. And he could only be changed into a prince again by the friendship of a beautiful princess. One day, a beautiful princess came to play by the pond with her very favorite toy, a ball. But this wasn't just any ball. This ball was made of gold. So it was a very, very special ball.
Ribbit.
You, a frog. Listen, frog, my golden ball has gone into the pond. If you will get my ball out of the pond, then I promise I will be your friend.
You will? You promise? Oh, boy.
Oh, he's hopping. He's getting the ball for her.
Here you are.
How can I ever thank you, frog?
Well, you could be my friend, just like you promised.
A friend to a frog? I don't think so. I don't like frogs.
What's wrong, daughter?
I promised this frog if he got my golden ball out of the pond, then I would be his friend.
Well, everybody needs friends, even frogs, and a promise is a promise.
I guess you're right, Father. Everybody needs friends, and I should keep my promise. Would you like to play ball with me, Frog?
Ribbit, yes I would.
The princess threw the ball to the frog, and as she did, the frog changed into a handsome prince.
Wow, you're not a frog anymore.
That's right. Your friendship has turned me back into a prince. I'm glad you kept your promise.
Me too. You were right, Father. Everybody needs friends.
Friendship is important whether you're a frog or a prince.
So they all went to live in the palace where the prince and the princess became good friends. And they all lived happily ever after. The end.
Oh, what a great story, Stella.
Oh, and you all did such a great job of acting it out.
Thanks for telling us the story of the Frog Prince. It was lots of fun.
Well, I really have enjoyed my visit, but I must be on my way now. So, as they say in France, au revoir.
Au revoir, Stella. Bye-bye.
Toodles.
I just love Stella's stories.
Me too. They always make me feel like I'm in a place where anything can happen.
Oh, do you mean like in a land of make-believe?
Yeah, that's right.
What if little birds could dance and sing and we could fly with magic wings? Or maybe for a day I could be king. Oh, what if in the sky the rows and rows of clouds were fluffy marshmallows and we could reach them on our tippy toes? Anything can happen, anything can be, anything can happen in the land of make-believe. Oh,
give a cheer. Anything can happen in the land of make-believe.
It's true, anything can happen. What if we sailed the ocean in a tub, rowing while we scrub a dub, watching bubbles fly into the sky? Whoa. What if we could jump up to the moon, fly around the world in a big balloon, and every day could bring a new surprise? Anything can happen, anything can be, anything can happen in the land of make-believe. Oh, anything can happen here, it's so much fun, so give a cheer. Anything can happen in the land of make-believe. Oh, anything can happen in the land of make-believe.
Hey, look who else wants to live at our pond.
What?
Oh, it's a turtle.
Turtles are so cool.
I like the way they come with their own little house.
When a turtle wants to go home, he just has to go inside his shell. This little turtle is lucky to have a home right on his back.
My brother and I found a turtle when we were hiking one time. We made a home for him in a cardboard box.
Oh, that's nice, Danny.
There was a little turtle, he lived in a box. He swam in a puddle, he climbed on a rock.
Yes, he did.
He snapped at a mosquito, he snapped at a flea. He snapped at a minnow, and he snapped at me.
Oh, my.
He caught the mosquito, he caught the flea. He caught the minnow, but he didn't catch me.
Look out!
There was a little turtle, he lived in a box. He swam in a puddle, he climbed on a rock.
I really like turtles.
I think that turtle will make a great friend for my frog.
I'm sure I think so. There's a book about turtles in the classroom. Come on.
Books are so much fun.
Oh, what a lovely little turtle. Oh, he and Kristen's frog will make such wonderful friends. Now, Scooter, why are you dressed like a baseball catcher?
'Cause I'm ready to catch those fish.
Oh, Scooter, I don't think you can catch fish like you catch a ball.
You can't?
No. Besides, the fish look really happy right where they are.
They do look pretty happy in that pond.
Yeah.
Maybe I won't go fishing after all.
Good.
Maybe I'll go swimming. Cannonball!
Oh, my. Are you all right, child?
On your back.
I never knew a pond could be so much fun. I loved it.
Oh, but any place is fun with good friends like you. Oh. I love you, you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
I love you, you love me. We're best friends like friends should be. With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too?
Here's that book about turtles. Kristen, would you read it to us?
Sure, I'd be happy to. Turtles can live on land or in the sea. It is one of the largest creatures that live in the sea.
Wow.
Some turtles bury themselves in the sea.
Everybody, it's time for Barney
Hello again to all my friends. I'm glad you came to play. Our fun and learning never end. Here's what we did today. We spent the day in a great way by the pond. We learned that ponds and the plants around them are homes for lots of animals, like geese, fish, frogs, and even pretty butterflies. Stella told us a wonderful story about a frog and a princess and friendship. Ponds are terrific places to have fun with friends. Oh, I just love spending the day with friends. And remember, I love you.